unpredictability and volatility have become the new global norm. In these circumstances, it's extremely important for India to emerge out of this crisis even stronger. We are relatively unimpacted by some of the factors which have caused the global crisis. So lower prices of oil, metals, commodities substantially suits us. It indirectly impacts on us because it shrinks our exports. It makes our markets more volatile. It makes our currency more volatile. But compared to the rest of the world, we are still on a much higher and a stabler footing. Nobody could have expected China to grow indefinitely at a double-digit growth rate. And therefore, the Chinese have also lowered their new normal. Their slowdown itself doesn't directly impact us except for those indirect consequences that I mentioned. Under these circumstances, when comparable economies are struggling, we have an important and a powerful opportunity ahead of us in order to make sure that our own domestic economic systems are strengthened. And in this strengthening, we have been able to maintain a macroeconomic data and situation which is far more favorable than what it has been in the past. And that's what makes us, as India, the fastest growing economy in the world. But that does not mean that we don't have our own shares of sleepless nights. We do. We still have the challenge of improving upon our private sector investment, our rural demand, investing in our rural areas, because our agriculture in the last 2 years, in the absence of a good monsoon, has faced difficult situations. And in this situation where the world investors are looking at India, I think it's an important challenge for India to respond and respond in one voice. We can never allow our federalism or our democracy to become an obstacle. We have to make sure that it remains our strength. And therefore, easier decision making, easier passage of laws, easier taking of the reform measures are all factors which are going to attract investors and attract their investment, so that instead of merely looking at India as the fastest growing economy in the world, they find it even more lucrative to invest in India.